graduated set of increases to the cost of registering a vehicle that takes into account the age of your vehicle and the cost of your vehicle, probably reverse order, right? So that if you have a less expensive vehicle or it's older, that the cost to you to register is not the same as somebody who has a much more expensive vehicle. And the fourth piece actually is electric vehicles. And the decision was made, not by me, that we would hold off until 2020 to introducing a fee for the use of electric vehicles. They also use the roads, but you probably know that the number of electric vehicles, even though you see it, is less than 1% of the total number of cars in California. And the decision was made a long time ago, as a matter of state policy, to try to encourage the development of alternative fuel vehicles, because that, after all, is the future. Right? We want to live in a future where we're not dependent on fossil fuel, particularly fossil fuels in other countries. And so it will go into effect in 2020, but the decision was made to hold off until then to create incentive for people to keep adopting these cars, thereby creating incentive to manufacturers to produce them and to enlarge the market for those cars as well. Now, Paul, I want to let you speak really quickly at SB1 as it relates to cypress, because I think it's important.
Well, and thank you. For us, it is very direct and very specific, but the issue is there a benefit to our city? How does it relate to our city? And thank you for all those outside of our city, but those are the ones that I can talk to, is how it affects cypress. If you go to another city, and I'll just take downtown Los Angeles, how many have heard of the number of headaches they have and the amount of money that it will take to repair those roads? You don't see that here in this city. You don't see that here in this city because even before me, city leaders here before, Mayor Mills, Mayor Keenan, they were part of groups that already saw how important it was to keep on top of the infrastructure, to keep on top of those roads, to maintain them. If you find a pothole in the city, I'd be impressed. Because before I got in office, I was the guy that wore that uniform and drove these streets. So my point is simply this. We are going to benefit from that. Those will be monies coming to us. How much? I don't know. I don't know how much is ultimately going to be collected and what our portion will be. But it will help us to maintain those roads. How important are those things to us? Well, folks, frankly, if you aren't thinking about it, then that's even better. Because the reality is, if it's not coming out of your pocket, it's not something you have to worry about. One of those other examples,
unbelievable.
I know that a number of you here participate and come to our senior center on a regular basis. And I bring this up because there's a number of you fanning yourself. Well, our air conditioning is on top speed. Yeah, it needs to be repaired. At what cost? $700,000. Okay, it's just a simple example. Now, trust me, the state, his district would love a bill like $700,000. Nothing compared to the billion. My point is this: have our before done something wrong by not addressing it sooner? No, not necessarily. It's where you have to put those priorities. We also have the roof on this particular building. We have two sections of it, the overall roof and then the, I just lost the title for it, but over the atrium, the glass roof and everything. $600,000 for that. Do we have money to fight? Do we budget? We absolutely do. Will we benefit from things like that from SB1 to help further along our city and keep it where it's at? Absolutely. So yes, do we need those things? You bet. It's unfortunate that it comes in the way that it does, and I'm glad Senator Newman brought it up because somebody else asked me about why aren't electric vehicles being taxed. You're right, they're out there, they use our roads as well, but remember that that percentage of those cars is certainly less than 1%, and so it is the totality of vehicles that are out there. And there's even things out there that somebody else brought up, because frankly, I've done a lot of listening. The high-speed rail, that was always a good one because someone else brought that up. Do I necessarily agree with that? I don't know. I haven't heard all of it. But it doesn't affect this city. Unless I'm getting on that train to get over to Vegas or wherever it happens to be going. So the point is, but do I want those monies that I am personally going to spend out of my pocket to go towards it? Well, not if those monies are earmarked for something in particular like the maintenance and the infrastructure of this state, which, again, as many of us saw, are very, very important.
Homeless people rides downtown. Why doesn't he give them bus passes for natural gas vehicle buses that are running downtown? Why does he have to give them electrical
I do appreciate what you're absolutely.
What is this? Why do these cockamamie ideas. The Mayor Garcetti is going to put in electrical posts downtown for vehicles. And crazy people are going to be given lifts downtown.
So, pretty good.
Nonsense!
I appreciate your heartfelt concern. Really do.
Come here during the week.
I absolutely, and I will.
Come here and watch people eat for $3 each.
That's fair. And thank you for your comment.
What, am I going to be escorted out?
I don't think so. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for your comment. Next question.
These questions are from Lori and Bonnie. Can you expand on your thoughts before about Prop 13?
So,
I don't
not a whole lot of...
But I don't want to be escorted out.
The assertion's been made that, and I've heard it, made really personally, that this is
Oh,
my
God,
vote
another
on
goon.
SB 1 was part of my plan to repeal Prop 13, and that's absolutely untrue. I have no such plans. To my knowledge, the state legislature has no such plans at the moment.
But you try to get around it.
Prop 13. There is a problem in California with our revenue basis, right? And SB 1 is a symptom of that. Education suffers for it. We as a state are now governed in much ways by a series of formulas, right? Prop 13 is related to property taxes, Prop 98 is related to education, a whole bunch of other things. And so it gets really hard at the state level to make smart policy decisions around particular issues, because it's very hard to find a basis for allocating the funds necessary to do certain things. So that's a real problem, but the answer is not to repeal Prop 13, and that is not part of my plan at all.
Thank you. Next question. This next question is from Jake. What progress, if any, has